everybody, and welcome to Smells Like Teen Angst. I'm Jordan, and I'm here with our review of Fatal Attraction on Paramount Plus. Fatal Attraction, the series, is based on the movie that was released in the late 80s, early 90s, somewhere around that time period. I know I watched it all the time as a kid. Probably shouldn't have, but loved the movie. The movie was starring Michael Douglas and Glenn Close, got nominated for a ton of awards, like a classic film. Some of my biggest gripes about the movie are how Glenn Close's character, Alex Forrest, was portrayed. I'm sure we've all heard the term bunny boiler, or she's gonna boil my rabbit, in terms to a girl who may have been a little clingy, a little emotional, maybe just had feelings at all for a man that he couldn't deal with. If you've seen the movie, how are you gonna make Michael Douglas a hero? Listen, I love the movie. It's a classic. It set up a great story. However, with the way that modern storytelling has changed, they now turned it into a miniseries. And I was so excited, I made sure that Sarah hounded Paramount Plus so we could get screeners and I could review it for y'all. The series stars Joshua Jackson as Michael Douglas's character, Dan Gallagher, Lizzy Caplan as Glenn Close's character, Alex Forrest, Amanda Peet as the wife. I don't even remember who played the wife in the movie, but it doesn't matter because we're in a TV show now.
Every day that I have been in here, I have thought about Alexander Forrest because I need to understand what I did.
The TV show has done what I was hoping they would do. They fleshed everyone out. We get a real portrayal of Alex and who she is as a person, instead of in the movie where you see that she's griping with something, you can assume that it's mental illness, but she really kind of gets turned into a caricature. They make it more difficult to empathize with her. In the show, you see her as this full, well-rounded person, and I don't necessarily say want to understand her motives, but you kind of see where she's coming from. In the movie, I hate that there is no accountability for Dan Gallagher. Michael Douglas is portrayed like a hero. And in the TV show, Joshua Jackson's portrayal of Dan Gallagher turns him into a real person who has hopes and dreams and ambitions, but also major flaws, including dicking around on his wife. I also love that the character of the wife, Beth, is a full-rounded human being. I feel like in the movie, we don't know that much about her, and so we don't care. We're like, go ahead, Michael Douglas, sleep around on your wife. And in the TV show, we're like, how could you do that to Amanda Peet? She loves you, Dan.
I'm not going to be ignored, Dan.
There are several iconic moments from the movie in the series, so if you're waiting for that, you're definitely going to get them. I don't want to get too spoilery, but like the majority of what we love from the film is present in the TV show, and you all get to have your Leonardo DiCaprio moment where you go, the show is incredibly well done. It's not just a throwback to a movie that we know and love. It's not just a character study. There's a lot of symbolism and just really good writing, a lot of foreshadowing. The editing is done really well. It takes 8 episodes because it tells an 8-episode story. And you see things from so many different perspectives, and you really get to draw your own conclusions at the end. They jump back and forth through time a little bit because one of the gripes about the movie is that you don't know what happens afterwards. In the show, we find out that Dan Gallagher was convicted for Alex Forrest's murder, and they explore all that. I have one small gripe about the show, not getting too spoilery. I do feel like at the end of the day, Beth was still done dirty. The wife she deserved better. But overall, I think if you like the movie, you will love the show. It's so well done. If you've never seen the movie, watch it first because it's a great watch, and then dive into the show because I feel like it's really rewarding. But if you just have no interest in watching a movie from the 80s, you can still really enjoy this show. It is just so well done, so interesting. Everyone deserves award nominations. 10 out of 10.
I did not kill that woman, and I'm going to prove it.
Thanks for watching again. I'm Jordan. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you don't miss out on any of our angsty videos. Bye.